This is IELTS mock speaking test. Examiner name Said Ahmed, examiner number 0000. This is in Dhaka. Candidate name Rizaul Hassan, candidate number 000. And would like to welcome you to the speaking test, Rizaul Hassan. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Can you please show your identification? Just show it to me.
Can you see?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Now, first, thank you. So we will talk first. We'll have some introductory discussion. After that, after that, I'll give you a topic and the task card. You'll get 2 minutes time to prepare on that. And then you will speak for 2 minutes. I'm sorry, you will get like 1 minute per preparation. I will speak for 2 minutes. And after that, when it is over, we'll go for extended discussion on this topic, right? Okay. So what are you doing, Rizaul Hassan?
Presently, I am working in a private commercial bank in Bangladesh named Union Bank Limited. It has started its operation on April 1st, 2014. And I have joined in that bank as a probationary officer, and I am the first batch of probationary officer in this bank. And
That's great.
that
Okay, that's great. So you mean you're a banker. So what did you study? What is your major at the university?
my major was accounting and information systems, and I have completed my BBA from Bangladesh University of Business and Technology, and I have completed my Masters of Business Administration from University of Dhaka. And my CGPA was not very high, that is above 3.4. For this reason, I chose banking as my career because to get a good job in Bangladesh like BCS, it requires a very high CGPA,
So I mean, it
and
means
so
it
I
means you like your job. You enjoy your job.
well it I think it's a I can say that overall I am satisfied at my job
Why I'm
job.
asking because
Uh,
the work of a banker is very like engaging. Like you need to be there all the time and like 5 days a week and right. So many people don't like it, but people who like it, they really. So what's your future plan about your career?
my future plan in my career is I want to uh, reach the highest position as much as I can. Uh,
Mhm.
that is, I want to show my knowledge and my skill there with the help of my qualities like timeliness and punctualities, and to complete the job within time. With that, I think I can reach a very good position in my banking career.
Okay, excellent. So outside your job, I mean, outside your time, it's a very like, you are very busy with your job, I'm sure, 5 days a week, you have 2 days holiday, right? 2 days
Yes,
holidays you have? Right. So, I mean, what do you do in your holidays?
honestly speaking, I don't have that type of 3 days. Holiday means 3 days where I can do what I like. But in the holidays, I have some responsibilities to my children and to my father. That is
Mhm.
to see them to a doctor and to do my household jobs like shopping. And I think this job take most of my holidays. Uh,
So
and
that's great.
as
It means you are a banker at the same time you are a very responsible family person. You give time to your dad, your family also, right? So what do you think? If I come to this point, what do you think? Uh, is it important for a person to balance this between office and home?
I think it's very important. I think in every section or in every part of my life, uh, I like to maintain that check and balance with my family and my banking career. And also at the same time, I have to keep a good balance with my colleague and with my boss, so that
Excellent.
I have to keep everyone happy.
Mhm. So having a very nice rapport with everybody around. your office and also at home. Thank you so much. Now we want to know about one of your hobbies. I mean, what do you like to do when you are free, or what you really like to do? Anything about sports, or anything like traveling? What do you like?
Uh, Sports, and that is playing cricket.
Oh. Mhm.
And recently, we have started playing cricket on every Saturday morning with my colleagues at Astafnagar, Dhaka,
Okay.
which is a very beautiful place, and there is really a green place that is
Mhm. Mhm.
uh, full of trees and with lots of with breeze, high breeze blowing there as it is open space, and I go there very early in the morning, and such breezes keep my mind very fresh, and and at the same time, some physical activities I've done over there like batting, bowling,
That's
fielding.
really great. So you also, this weekends, you also give some time to yourself, your interest and your physical fitness. Okay, thank you so much, Rezaul. I mean, this was the first part that we had. Okay, now we're going to the second part. So I'm going to give you a card. You will find it in your WhatsApp. Please check your WhatsApp, and then you get like 1 minute time to prepare for the speech, and then you need to speak for 2 minutes. Time will be maintained very strictly, so please be very careful. You can't speak for more than 2 minutes, and the preparation time will be maximum 1 minute. Okay, so just wait, please wait. I'll put it in your WhatsApp. Taking some time. There you go. It's a cue card, and there is a topic over there. Can you see this in your
No,
WhatsApp?
sir. No, it haven't reached yet.
Just okay, just wait. It's already there. I can also put it
Can you share it on your screen?
yes, of course, I can see it, but I want it to have you there, if possible. Just a minute. It's not there in the in WhatsApp.
Not now, sir. Not yet.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, fine. Can you see it now on the screen?
No, sir.
On the screen, see on the screen. It's here. Just a minute.
No.
I'm sorry. It happens because just a minute. Yeah, there you go. Can you see this now?
Now I can.
Yeah, this one I want, like, which is a border, blue border, this cue card. Can you see this? Can you read it for me?
Of course. Describe your hometown.
Right. Describe your
Describe
hometown.
why.
You should say what you say. You should say where it is located, what people do there, what the climate is like, and explain how you feel about your home. So I'm putting it here. You'll have the screen. Now I'll start counting your time. Okay. Just a minute, please. Okay. Now your time starts now. You'll get 60 minutes. I mean, that is just 1 minute, 60 seconds. Okay. Start. If you want take some notes, you can take notes. Time's up. Thank you. Just a minute. Now you need to speak on this topic for 2 minutes, but don't start now. I will ask you to start and then you start, okay?
Okay.
Right. Okay, great. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay. I will count the time, and when the time is up, I will ask you to stop, okay? Right. Please start.
Thank you. Now I'm going to talk about my hometown. The name of my hometown is Borishal, and it is located in the southwest part of Bangladesh. And it's near about 500 to 600 square kilometers. My hometown is really a beautiful place, and it is there are lots of rivers. Uh, there are lots of rivers are there, and the main river name is Kutunkala. And most of the people are farmers there, as there are the older generations are farmer there, and now the new generations they are highly educated, as as you know that uh, Borishal has the highest education rate among the all districts or all divisions in Bangladesh. So most of the people do farming there, and and monsoon and the climate of Borishal is very rainy, and about 6 to 7 months are monsoon there, and it rains heavily there, and the rivers and ponds or canals are full of water, and uh, people can get water from there, and they use it in their cultivating. Uh, I always feel very free and very happy whenever I go to my hometown, and I feel very relaxed, and I every time I go there, I used to sit beside the river and think what I have done in my past, and what I have done wrong in my past, and also find the uh, solutions, so that the afterwards I do not make those mistakes again, and and I also plan and also plan to do to do that. I also plan to do
So much.
what I
Thank you. Time's up. So you talked about uh, home district. Okay. Now let's talk about little further on this topic, right? You said you feel very good when you visit your home district, which is Barisal, right? Now, why specifically, why you like to go there? Is it only because it's your home district, you were born there, or is there any other reason behind it?
there are many other reasons why, because every time I feel exhausted or I feel like scattered, then I move. Then I plan to visit my hometown,
Mhm.
because after the quarter quarter end reporting, that is drilling one, and as you know that I am working in head office, which requires the quarterly reporting to the regulatory body, and which is a very big task and drilling task, and requires that requires some that requires some that 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 requires some relaxing time after that. So on that time, I go to my hometown and forget about what I have done in the what I have done in the last 3 quarters, and I want to keep my memory empty, and so that I could learn new things. And then for this reason, I visit hometown every three months
Mhm.
in a year, and also I go to their uncle and parents and sit beside them for a minute and talk with them, and so that I could understand their needs and their happiness, and what they want from me, and what
So I mean,
how can I help.
Rizal, you live far away from your hometown because you work in Dhaka, right? And your
Right.
hometown is in Barisal. So how much you miss your hometown?
I really miss my hometown very much.
Mhm. Now the
I
point
mean,
is, many people for our job purposes, like people sometimes going abroad, leaving their hometown for years after years. So what do you think that should every person have a close contact with hometown or not?
yes, right.
Why,
Every person should have close contact.
why is it important?
I think it is important in both physically and mentally. I think it's like a charger of a mobile phone. These are the hometown is the root of a human person. If they are far away that that place for a long time, I think they may feel mentally very upset and mentally very down, and they can also feel uh, very lonely from very lonely. I think every person should have contact, not close contact, should have contact with their hometown. That is their root, like a tree, and the root provides their food for its growth. I think
So
as
I'm
like that.
that every place has a particular language, particular culture, particular food style, food habit or this kind of thing. Do you think that these effects, I mean, there is a clear and very dominant effect of own culture on a person's personality? You got my question? Should I rephrase the question? Should I rephrase the question?
So I understood. I think every time we move to our job, I may have it may have some reflection on his or her personality. I think every time we move to a job, I am a new person. I am like I'm new person to their job, and I have to understand what they want and what type of personality they are looking for in me. That's why I think the basic things like always speak the truth, and basic things like speak always speaking the truth and be honest to your job. These things are common in every sector. Whenever we move to our job, I think we should we should understand what our superiors want. Where I think I should make myself a new person so that I can fulfill their needs. It may have a strong.
Okay, so now the modern world is called a global village. I mean, where the whole world is considered as a village. And some of the cities, for example, London, New York, and some other cities, it's called like, cosmopolitan city. People from all over the world are coming there, right? So in that case, many people leave their hometown. For example, you have traveled to 500 kilometer to Dhaka. Many people from your country, from your hometown, maybe in Barisal, that particular village or particular area, people they have traveled to 7,000 kilometer living in some other country. So wherever they go, wherever the study, in different country, live there, what do you think? Do you think whatever they become, a doctor or professor, whatever, and maybe an American citizen later, but still they should have something, special from his hometown. They should like, or they should forget hometown.
I think it depends on their ethics.
Mhm.
I think it depends on their ethics, religious views, and learning they have from their superiors or their senior family members. I think that ethics require the person to fulfill some responsibilities to their relatives or close relatives. If if they feel such type of
It's okay.
bonding,
It's okay. But do you think it's important? It's
I
important
think it's very
to
important.
have this connection with the, because you said the word root. This is the person's root, right? What do you mean by this root?
I think root is their identity, is their first identity, and everyone should not forget their first identity. Wherever he becomes in their life, they should not forget what he was and from where he belongs. And he also has some responsibility to that particular person.
Okay. We
They may have
we
lived.
see sometimes the people migrate to some other country. For example, very specific example, somebody goes to America, settle down there. They have, you know, the kids over there, but the kids never visit their hometown, that is parents' hometown or father's hometown, and they become completely American. Of course, they're American, but they do not have, I mean, continue in a relationship with the root, as you said. Do you support this idea? Or you think that, okay, at least 1, 2 times they should come and visit and have a relationship?
Of course, they should come. They should come to their. They should. I should say they should back to their hometown. Whenever they go to their hometown, they may have a complete picture of their real life and what they can do to their society. Because I think every person has a society. Every person has some responsibilities and duties to their society to fulfill. For this reason, I should. For this, I think everyone should not forget their root and they should visit their hometown. They should visit it. It may be after 10 years, it may be after 2 years, and it may be after 25 years.
Mhm.
They should hometown.
Or at least,
If
or
I,
at least, or if they can't come, at least like now it's a very easy, like internet, at least they should, you know, communicate. I mean, keep this relation of communication over social media or somehow, right? This is what you mean,
right.
right? Thank you so much, Rizal. This is the end of our speaking test.